Hey there, let me ask you something. Did you know that if you are in a relationship that you're not happy in, that it seems like you fight more than you're loving each other? That this person does not treat you the way that you know you should be treated? Did you know that you don't have to stay in that relationship? Especially if you're not married. Did you know if you complain all the time to your friends and your family about this person because they're not treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, the way that you know down in your heart that you deserve to be treated, that means you are settling. You are settling, and you don't have to. Nobody is holding you by the hand. Nobody got you cuffed up to them. Nobody has a rope around your neck. That man or that woman is not making you stay there by holding a gun to your head. So if you know that they're not treating you right, and they know that they're not treating you right, and they continue not to treat you right, that's because they know they can get away with it. That's because they know that you have been letting them get away with it. Let me tell you something. A person only does what you allow them to do. And if a person see that you allow them, if a person see that you are allowing them to disrespect you, to treat you any kind of way, and you're still with them and you still take them back, that person has lost respect for you. They really has lost respect for you. And that person really doesn't love you, so why are you wasting your time? Love is not a feeling. Feeling is the result of love. Love is a verb, it's an action. So if somebody not showing you love, they're not demonstrating love, and they don't love you. So you have to love yourself enough to leave. No one's holding you there. You're making yourself a victim. And I know sometimes when we love someone, it may seem like it's hard to leave them. But isn't it harder to waste your life and waste your time staying in a situation where you know you're not being appreciated? When you know that you're a really good person and you know that you deserve more? Why won't you just leave the person and wait for God to send you somebody that's going to see your worth and see your value? And a relationship is not supposed to, it's work, but it's not supposed to be hard work. No. You're supposed to be on the same level. You're supposed to be in competition of loving one another. There are good men out here and there are good women out there, but they can't find you because somebody is sitting in that place. Or, you have to learn how to value yourself. When you learn to love yourself, you're not going to take that from somebody. Somebody don't treat you right, you're going to call them on it. You're going to let them know, hey, slow your roll. I don't like that. You're not going to treat me like that. You treat me like that, you ain't going to have me. When they see that, a person of substance, somebody of value, they respect that more. And that'll make them straighten up. They have to learn how to treat you, but you have to show them how to treat you. And the way you show them how to treat you is to not let them treat you any old kind of way. Let them treat you how you treat yourself based on the standards that you have for yourself. Be a woman of substance, or a man, even a man of substance. There's men that be staying in relationships that they're not getting treated right either. Why are you staying? You don't have to stay. You can leave. And I'm just telling you, like, if you let a person treat you a certain way, they already done lost respect for you because they see that you don't even respect yourself enough to leave. They're like, why is she still here? I was listening to this, watching this documentary about men and women in relationships, and one of the guys even said that he would never marry a woman that lets him treat her any kind of way, because that's not a woman of substance. She doesn't even respect herself. They said they play. I'm not saying that's something that he should be doing either, But he was just letting women know, like, we don't even respect women like that. You know, we play around with them for a while until we get tired of them, and then we leave them for somebody else. Because a man is really searching for a good woman. A good woman is somebody that has standards, that's not going to let you just do anything that you feel like you can do to them. Don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. You don't need that person. You don't need them. You need God. You need to love yourself. You know, them being here with you is a privilege. They should be honored. And that's the way you have to carry yourself. It's not about being think you're better than anybody, or you this and you're that. It's just showing that you have some type of standards about yourself, and you should be honored to be with them too if they're a good person. You know, you honor one another, you respect one another, but that only comes when you honor and respect yourself. So I'm going to cut this video short, but I just wanted to do this video because I see a lot of women. I see some men, but I see mainly women always complaining about the relationship that they are in. You're complaining to Facebook, and Facebook can't do nothing about it. If you go into solitude and pray about it, gotta have you'll sit there by yourself and you'll think to yourself, like, do I really have to put up with this? Don't I love myself too much to be wasting my time with somebody like this? Just think about it. Think about it. Women are really powerful, but when you give away your power, then that makes you feel worthless. You done gave away your power. Own your power. Get your power back. Stop putting up with the nonsense that you don't have to put up with. And if they can't follow suit to your standards, then leave. Yeah, I'm telling you, there are good guys out here, and you wasting your time with Tony Gaskins call him a grown boy. You don't want a grown boy. You want a grown man. The difference between that, a grown boy plays around, he preys on women and all of this. A grown man respects a woman. But you can only respect someone that shows respect to themselves. And the way you show respect to yourself is by having standards and not letting people use and abuse you and verbally abuse you. I mean, I used to do the same thing. Like, I'm almost 36. I used to be like that in my teens and in my early 20s. And then God revealed to me who I was. And I found out who I was. And I found out how God honored me. I started honoring myself. And that's what you have to do. So I hope this helps someone. And you do what you got to do. Get them standards. If you don't know how, read books on it. YouTube and Facebook is filled with different stories and stuff like that. Read your Bible. Find out who you are. Find out how valuable you are. Stop putting up with this nonsense. Life's too short to be wasting your time being unhappy. I mean, in a relationship, it's supposed to be you and that person against the world. It's already tough out here. It shouldn't be tough in your relationship too. Y'all supposed to be sharpening one another. Y'all supposed to be encouraging one another, inspiring one another. That's not saying that every relationship is perfect, because every relationship has problems. But it shouldn't be problems to the point where you're feeling depleted and empty. No, that's a real problem. You know, that means he's not filling you up. I mean, God fills up our cup, but in your relationship, your spouse is supposed to be pouring into you also, not taking from you where you have like a whole bunch of holes in you because you're not being filled up. And that makes somebody feel worthless and self-conscious and have low self-esteem. No, get your power back. All right? Okay.